Hi, my name is SYAWAL AZIM and I will talk about what is the National Grid of Malaysia. It is a high voltage electric power transmission network in Peninsular Malaysia. Tenaga Nasional Berhad TNB owns and operates it through its transmission division. Sabah Electricity Sdn Berhad and Sarawak Energy Berhad operate two other electricity networks in Sabah and Sarawak respectively. Malaysian national electrical grid infrastructure is ill-equipped to handle the growing demand for electricity generated for renewable resources. Next is history. When the Bangsa Power Station was linked to the Canal Bridge Power Station in 1964, the national grids began to take shape and the connection was later extended to Melaka. By 1965, there was a plan in place to link all the country's power generating units. The energy system began with the Canal Bridge Power Station in Klang and was later expanded into a western network that tapped into the Cameron Highlands hydro scheme from the Sultan Yusuf Power Station when Kota Baru joined the grid in late 1980. The loop was complete.
Hi, my name is Seng Sam. Metric number is 201332034. In this part, I will discuss about the findings and the table of Malaysia Electrical National Grid. So this is the aim of National Energy Efficiency Master Plan in the short form of NEMP. NEMP is a department which promotes energy efficiency in order to meet the following policy direction. The aim is reducing the energy bill, improve economic productivity, improve quality of life, reduce environment effect. Because of Malaysia, unlike the other number of Asian countries such as Thailand, Singapore, and Vietnam, they have already advanced the implementation of their national EE strategies. But Malaysia NEMP is still relatively new. Nonetheless, it has good basic guiding principles that will help promote and enhance awareness of EE and its benefit among consumers. So next, the table graph bar shows how smart grid can help NEMP to achieve the target. From the table graph, we know that smart grid help fill in the gap in electricity supply and reduce constraint from peak power demand while strengthening energy security. The peak in the graph show how smart grid can help is done by a survey from NEMP. Increasing renewable generation, reduce demand growth and new road, and then increasing distribute energy resource. So now we can know the smart grid technique is improve the amount of intermittent renewable generation in power system, increasing the capacity of grid connected clean energy such as solar energy, wind energy, photovoltaic system. Other than that, smart grid also promote energy saving in power system. So this is how smart grid works. We can see from the smart grid is from renewable energy source supply to daily use electricity like industrial plant building, which using building energy management system and smart house system, and last is electric vehicle, where is encouraged to promote in public because this is the future trend for better energy efficiency and more eco-friendly. The nuclear plant is not counted as renewable energy but it is recyclable. So that's all from my part. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is SHARIFAH and my number metric is 2033-32045. Today I want to talk about recommendations and summary in electrical safety issue. First is recommendations. Malaysia should consider buying a coal mines abroad, particularly in the United States, Australia, South Africa, and Indonesia. Biomass, biogas, mini hydroelectric, and solar PV are the most viable renewable energy sources in Malaysia. Coal is expected to play a significant role in Malaysia's future energy mix. The Renewable Energy Act of 2011 was just passed, providing a much needed boost. Malaysia has the opportunity to enhance its utilizations through the widespread implementation of EENC measures. Inefficiency in the transmission and distribution of electric power result in significant energy losses. EENC activities has a long history in Malaysia, extending back to the mid-1980s. The measures are implemented locally, allowing for a local participation and promoting community resilience. EEMC effort also result in uses of less energy, which help minimize GHG emissions. Malaysia EEMC initiatives are expected to cut the country energy bills by 10% to 15% by 2020, compared to a business as usual scenario. Report uses for policy driver leadership to limit energy subsidies. Reviewing the cost of building a nuclear power plant is also important. The government should conduct an initiative public engagement exercise to persuade the public of the need for a nuclear power plant in Malaysia. It should also start sending highly skilled engineering and other graduates abroad for postdoctoral program in nuclear energy management. The government's commitment to the energy sector will be demonstrated through enforcing a common regulatory framework. For the summary, Malaysia has and continue to have an extremely high reserve margin in the order of 14 in its power generation system, despite demand growth from over 8% per year to around 3.2% per year in recent decades. Supply sufficiency and reliability are required. That's all for me, and thank you.